God is also telling me that it's not necessarily the way it looks today, won't necessarily be the way it looks tomorrow. So the nations can change shape. The prophetic word that I have for you guys this particular week is one about, the Lord's just been speaking a lot about land and about nations, enlarging borders, taking land, restoring ruins, many different ways that He's been speaking to me about it. One of the things that the Lord has been showing me for many years now, every now and then He'll speak to me about a particular location or area. So I might see myself in Montana, or I might see myself in Hawaii, or I might see myself in Aspen, or various different places. And every time He shows me one, I think to myself, oh, this must be where I'm going to end up going, or where I'm going to move to, or something like that. And then several months later, or maybe a year later, I'll have another dream, and in this dream He'll show me somewhere else, and I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, I thought I was supposed to go to the other place. Why are you showing me this one? You know, and then I start thinking, well, maybe it's like a circuit I'm going to run. I'm going to first go here, and then I'll go there, and then I'll go there. But then I wonder, well, how would you know which one to go to first, you know? Well, a few weeks ago, the Lord gave me my answer, and it came via revelation. The Lord just kind of dropped this knowledge on me. And He was saying, basically, that you are like Jeremiah. When the siege was over, Jeremiah was free to go wherever he wanted to go. And so, like that, you will be set free where you can go wherever you'd like to go. He's also given you the wealth of the wicked, not so that you can buy a different Lamborghini for every day of the week, or, you know, mansions and all this other crazy stuff. You could do that. I'm not your judge. However, one of the words the Lord spoke to me this week that I shared with people on Facebook, if you follow me on Facebook, you've already seen it, or Twitter, they're linked below. One of the words was, strength is for service, not status. I thought that was so powerful, because we see in our own world oftentimes people have this wealth and they can treat themselves to the nicest of things and live kind of separate from the rest of the world. I believe that God was telling me that He's giving us this wealth not so that we can puff ourselves up, but that we can serve on a greater level, on a greater scale. Be sure that when you are moved into the blessing, into the promised land, when your borders are enlarged, be sure that you do not fall to the trappings of wealth, okay? Just a little side note there. God is also telling me that it's not necessarily the way it looks today, won't necessarily be the way it looks tomorrow. So the nations can change shape, can change names, can change structures. I don't know what will change and what won't. I know that the Lord's been speaking this to me, and then recently I saw a headline where they're talking about splitting California into 3 parts. I don't know that that will actually take place or not, but it was just that kind of confirmation where the Lord was saying, you know, I have spoken to you about the changing of nations and building new nations, and I can do anything. You know, He's God. And this was just Him showing me that the spirit for this was already here. People are already contemplating the changes of states and things like that, because God is intending to change things. It's not just in America, and I don't know that it will be America. I'm just telling you that this is something new that the Lord's sharing with me regarding this. So you're going to see new things. One of the main points that the Lord shared with me this week that I want to share with you, and that's what this video is really about, is that God says He is going to give you new grounds to believe for and on. This is a twofold way that it's shown to me. One, things that you have been believing for are going to come to pass, are going to materialize, they're going to be fulfilled. At which point, that thing that you at one time took great faith for you to reach to you will be able to then stand on that and look to the next thing, okay? So you're going to be giving both fulfillment of His Word in your life, and then by standing on that, you'll be able to see even greater things that are coming in the future. As always, if you'd like to support this ministry, please be sure to share, like, and subscribe. That is the only kind of support that I'll accept. Thank you guys for those of you who have already done that, and those of you who have not, would you wait more? God bless, take care. I'll see you in the next one.